Dornbirn Indians. Let me introduce members of the team Deurne Spartans. The manager of the team is Roland de Vriend, and the coaches Robert Krupp, John Horelbeke, and Orlando Stewart. Starting lineup of Deurne Spartans: centerfield number 33 Leonel Reinavian, catcher number 97 Joiner Alfonso Arquizones Ocampo, second base number 21 Alexis Marquez, left field number 46 Frank Alejandro Prieto Burgos, first base number 64 Elio Fundora Casnueva, shortstop number 9 Nando Mostad, DH number 27 Angel Williams Rosario, third base number 31 Rogelio Caidelet, right field number 6 Rafael Duran Garcia, and starting pitcher number 29 Anderson Beniga del Nieto, and rest of the team. Now let me introduce members of the team Dornbirn Indians. The manager is Graham Luther. The coach Wolfgang Schor. And pitching coach Chris Quires. Starting lineup of Dornbirn Indians. Left field number 84 Ferdinand Obed. Catcher number 7 Shotaro Usu. First base number 9 Graham Luther. Center field number 22 Chris Quires. Shortstop number 5 Bruno Gojkovic. Third base number 8 Marcel Diener. DH number 24 Michael Salzman. Second base number 21 Moritz Rickman. Right field number 18 Jochen Pfister. And starting pitcher number 46 Lokon Sute. And rest of the team. Now please let me introduce umpires of the game. Home plate umpire Milan Novaček. First base umpire Sasha Panesberger. Second base umpire Michel Roman. And third base umpire Jules Martina. Now please stand up for the national anthem of Belgium. And now national anthem of Austria.
Hello and welcome to all the viewers of today's final of this year's Federation Cup, the third year European Baseball Cup competition. Will know its winner by today as the Dornbirn Indians battle against Deurne Spartans for the cup and for the place in next year's Confederation Cup, the second tier European Cup competition in baseball. Starting pitcher for the Indians in the battle against the Spartans today is Lachlan Saudi, the left-hander, who is facing Leonel Reina to start this game. Catching Lachlan Saudi is Shotaro Usui. Both teams have had the record of 4 wins and 1 loss so far this week, as the ground ball is towards second base, where the throw is made for out number 1. So the Indians quickly record the first out of this game. The Indians have 4 wins and 1 loss so far in this tournament, and thanks to this record they were able to advance to today's final. And the Spartans also have 4 victories and only 1 loss coming against the Indians, as they won the head-to-head matchup during the week. But now it's going to be a completely new game, and everything is open. Tough to find the favorite as Alfonso Ocanto skies one towards shallow center, where Chris Squires makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs on the mound for Lachlan Saudi, as there are now 2 gone for Alexis Marquez, who will now bat for the Spartans with bases empty. Starting pitcher for the Spartans is going to be Anderson Herdel Nieto. But now Saudi takes the mound with 2 outs, as he starts it off with ball 1 outside. The home plate umpire is Milan Novacek from Czech Republic. Today we have 4 umpires, 1 for each base, as it's the final game of this week. The Spartans won yesterday against the home team Apollo Bratislava, as they beat them in only 6 innings, because the game was ended early after 6 due to bad weather and also darkness, as Marquez fouls one off behind home plate. So far, great outing for Lachlan Saudi, who has pitched already once in this tournament and he's been perfect, so that's why he gets the ball for this deciding game of the entire tournament. Now he's ahead, 1-2. He needs 1 strike to get out of the top of inning number 1. And the breaking ball is grounded towards shortstop, where it cannot be handled by Kruno Gojkovic. So the ball gets past him. It will be probably scored as a hit, as the ball was hit pretty hard. And the first base runner of this game goes to the Spartans, as Marquez gets on board with 2 outs. Batting next will be Alejandro Burgos. So Saudi gives up the first base runner of this game here in top of the first inning. But still he's in control in this inning, as he gets a swing and miss to start the next batter. Still the runner is close to first base. Now Burgos puts one in the air, but foul, to make it 0-2. So far in this tournament, Burgos is hitting 545, an excellent batting average. But Saudi also has an excellent stats as he has not allowed an earned run. Now he gets a check swing. And he did go for strike 3. So a strikeout for Lachlan Saudi to get the third out. Ferdinand Obed bats for the Indians in the bottom of inning number 1 as he faces the right-hander Herdal Nieto, who will pitch for the Spartans, who go on defense for the first time in this inning, as Herdal Nieto is only allowed to 1 earned run so far in this tournament, as his ERA is well below half a point at 0.30. He faces Ferdinand Obed, who's got a batting average of 438. Great stats for the leadoff hitter. He will be followed by Shotaro Usui and then Graham Luthor. Both teams have obviously saved the best pitcher for the deciding game, as Saudi battles against Herdal Nieto, as now Obed fouls one off to make the count full. So good start at the plate by the Indians. Another foul ball. Catching Herdal Nieto today is Alfonso Ocanto, who flied out in the top of inning number 1. Now a ball outside. Lead-off base runner is on for the Indians, as Obed now stands at first base for Shotaro Usui. Still nobody out. Usui is catcher in today's game. He's got 300 batting average in this tournament, as he swings at the first pitch. So far nothing doing at first base as the runner stays put. But we'll be watching Ferdinando Bet as he's a fast player. Now bunt is shown and a snap throw to first. He's late. And the bunt also misses to make it 0-2. Good snap throw by Ocanto, just late. Another check back at first, but the runner goes nowhere. The Spartans have lost Cedric Desmet in this tournament due to injury, as he was a big part of their success in the group. But now swing and miss as Usui goes down. Strikeout number 1 for Herdel Nieto. Now Graham Luthor will bat, who is also the team captain. He's got 354 batting average in this tournament. And he's also hit a home run. So dangerous bat in the box for the Indians, batting third in the lineup. Behind him, Chris Squires getting ready on deck as Luthor checks his swing, but it goes foul. One out, runner on. Swing and miss to make it 0-2. This time a breaking ball is taken by Luthor to make it 1-2. Still Obet at first base. Now a strikeout. It looked like a changeup that got Graham Luthor. Something off speed to retire second batter by a strikeout for Herdel Nieto. He now faces Chris Squires, the center fielder, as he fouls one off. So 0-1. And then this one is taken on the outside edge for strike 2. So Herdel Nieto could strike out the side here. He needs one more for out number 3. As he now fires one for a ball. Fastball with Squires let go. Now the ball is unplayable as Squires fouls it off behind home plate. One and two. Good job by the batter, not swinging, holding off his attempt at the pitch in the dirt. So now we're even. Herdel Nieto Still trying to finish this better. And now he takes it, so the count becomes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs on the inning. Good at bat by Squires. And now he puts one in the air towards the outfield, where it drops for a hit. So a single to keep it going for the Indians. First hit given up by Herdel Nieto as Chris Squires puts one in the air as it drops in front of the outfielders. So now runners at the corners with 2 outs. And Kruno Gojkovic will bat. With a chance to get the first runs on the board. As he's got the runner at third base. Ferdinand Dobet came all the way to third on a single by Squires as Kruno Gojkovic takes strike 1. Now he puts one on the ground towards first, and it gets through. 1 run will score. First run of the game for the Indians. Now the second one is coming home. It's going to be a close play, and the tag is not in time as the runner goes to third, and he will try to score now. Mistakes by the Spartans. 3-0 for the Indians on an errant throw from right field. As 3 runs score on the play, on a single perhaps. As the runner was interfered with at first base, but it doesn't matter as 3 runs scored on the play. This one was not put out by the catcher as Kruno Gojkovic came home all around the bases to make it 3-0 Indians. So a disaster for the Spartans on defense, and they give up 3 runs. And now Marcel Tyner will bat with bases empty and 2 outs as he's behind in the count. So great start for the Indians in inning number 1 as they lead by 3. On a ground ball to first, now a strikeout for Herdel Nieto to end the inning, but 3 runs score. So 3 runs have scored in the bottom of inning number 1 for the Indians as they lead by 3. Coming into bat for the Spartans is Elio Basnueva, who faces Lachlan Saudi, who pitched a clean inning to start the game. Errors on defense costing the Spartans early in this game as they trail by 3 runs. As now Basnueva swings and misses. One and two. Now good breaking ball just outside to make it even. Another good breaking ball for out number 1. Strikeout for Saudi to retire Basnueva. And now Nando Mostert, the shortstop, will bat with bases empty and 1 out. As he takes ball 1. One out, base is empty. As the left-hander now pitches, as he gets a strike call on the outside edge. Now he puts one in play. It's hit well towards center field, but Squires has it in his glove for out number 2. So a fly out to center field for out number 2 in the inning. Good contact made, but Squires was ready. It was hit into the deep part of the ballpark by Mostert. And now to DH, Angel Rosario will bat with bases empty and 2 outs. So far, a great inning by Lachlan Saudi. As it's ball 1, or rather a strike to Rosario. Still only 1 runner reached base, as this one is driven fair down the first baseline, where the ball is taken by Luthor for out number 3. Anderson Herdel Nieto goes back to work on the mound against Michael Zaltzman, as his team is down by 3 runs. Now Zaltzman puts one in the air towards center field. While waiting on it was Reina, who makes an easy catch for out number 1. So quickly the first batter is retired on a fly out. For Moritz Riedman, now the bases will be empty here in bottom of inning number 2. As he takes strike 1. Herdel Nieto needs to recover after giving up 3 runs, not due to his fault in the first inning, as he quickly got 2 outs in the bottom of the first, but then he allowed the runner to reach base and 3 runs subsequently scored. Now he gets a strikeout. Close call, but ruled a strike. A good call, as we saw from this picture. So 1 flyout, 1 strikeout for Nieto, who faces Jochen Pfister as he swings and misses. Great stuff by Herdel Nieto in this inning. As he puts one on the ground towards Marquez at second base, who makes the throw for out number 3. Top of inning number 3 here in today's final of Federation Cup. The Indians leading Spartans by 3 runs, thanks to a 3-run first inning, as Lachlan Saudi now faces Roque Jr. de Sedeler, who bats with bases empty. Spartans need some runners for their own confidence. And now they may have a chance, as the batter is down 2-0. Or Rather ahead in the count, and now 3-0 after this ball. Good job so far by the Settler. Who will probably not swing at the next pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff runner is on for the Spartans. As the lineup now turns towards Rafa Garcia. Number 9 hitter in the lineup as he works with the runner on first base. As the Settler is standing on first. Now a bunt is shown and popped up for out number 1. So an unsuccessful sacrifice attempt for Garcia as he bunted one towards the pitcher for an easy out. Maybe if he let it drop, yeah, he would perhaps try to get 2 outs on the play, but it's obviously tough to realize it at that moment. So now 1 out as the lineup flips over towards Leonel Reina, who bats with 1 base occupied and 1 out. Now 1-1. Swing and miss. Lefty on lefty matchup. Works in favor of Lachlan Southey. This one taken for a ball. Good job by Reina not to swing. Roque Jr. the Settler still at first base. Now the ball gets away from Usui as the run will advance to second. So good bounce to the Spartans as they now have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And Reina batting. The Indians lost yesterday against the Altisor Gorn, who were saved in this Federation Cup for the next year. They lost a long game in 10 innings. But now a strikeout for Saudi as he retires. Leonel Reina, who was on his way to first base, but stopped right there. Called strike number 3. But now it looks like Saudi is holding his arm as he no longer is able to pitch. So it looks as though we are going to have a pitching change. Bad news for the Indians, as Saudi was excellent so far. Now we'll take a timeout. The new pitcher is in the game for the Indians as Lachlan Saudi got hurt, as his arm was aching, and he now gives the mound up to his teammate, another left-hander, Ryan Rapp, who throws this one away. So the runner will advance to third base. Not a good start for Ryan Rapp on the mound. Another left-hander facing Alfonso Ocanto. Not a good play to start by the pitcher. As he didn't get on the same page with Kruno Gojkovic. Now he fires in a breaking ball for a strike. Still only one out needed in this half of the inning for the Indians, as they have two. This one outside to Ocanto. Now he puts one on the ground, but foul. Down to third baseline. So only one strike is all Ryan Rapp needs to end this inning. Now the count is full after ball outside. Ocanto wants to get on base, perhaps score the run. And now he grounds one towards second, where the throw is made for out number 3 to retire the side. Ferdinand Obed stands at the plate, facing Herdel Nieto, who is still pitching for the Spartans here in bottom inning of inning number 3. with the Spartans still waiting to get their first runs on the board. They allowed 3 in the first inning. Now the leadoff hitter, Ferdinand Dobet, swings at this pitch but fouls it. So it's 0-2. If it not had been for the errors on defense, the Spartans would probably still keep a clean sheet. Is now a breaking ball. Skips in the dirt and behind home plate. This one outside to make it 2-2. Now Obed gets a good swing on it, and he lines it towards the outfield. It will be an extra base hit and possibly a triple as the runner heads for third, and he will be there standing up. So triple to lead off the inning for Ferdinand Obed, who puts one in the gap that split the outfielders for extra bases, and easily he's been able to get to third base for Shotaro Usui. So another run possibly for the Indians, as they now rely on the Japanese to put them ahead even further in this final. Now he takes strike one to make it even. Swing and miss. Good pitch by Herdel Nieto. He would obviously love a strikeout here. But he will not get it as Usui lines one towards right field. And the catch is not made, so the run scores. For nothing Indians. As Usui slices one into right field. Now we see it. It dropped in front of Garcia in right field for an RBI single for Shotaro Usui. Still nobody out for Graham Luthor. Now the runner gets back. So far a fairly one-sided game, as the Indians have put some runs on the board as they lead by 4. Now Luthor sends one into the gap. Again, extra bases. Another run will score. From first to third goes Usui. RBI double for Luthor. 5-0 Indians. So 2 extra base hits given up by Herdel Nieto. RBI double for Graham Luthor to make it a 5-run lead, and now Chris Squires will bat with runner on second base as he shows bunt, but he misses for strike one. And now 0-2. He would like to at least get Luthor a base further to third for Krono Gojkovic, who will now bat next. He's on deck, but Squires still battles. Last time he worked to walk. Now this ball gets in the dirt and a good base running by Luthor to get to third base on the play. So now the infield will come in for the Spartans as they play against the run. Still early in this game as now chasing goes Squires, but the out is completed at first base. Out number 1 for the Spartans. As Squires was desperately trying to put this one in play, he went chasing badly. And he becomes out number 1 in this inning. So the infield will stay in for Gojkovic, who puts one on the ground and through into right field. 6-0 Indians. Gojkovic picks up an RBI single. Good job to put one in play. And it got under the glove of Alexis Marquez. 6-0 Indians. So far this final has been one-sided, as now Marcel Tyner will bat. As he takes strike 1. Still no movement in the bullpen for the Spartans, as they rely on Herdel Nieto to keep going. But the Indians have already doubled their lead in this inning. Swing and miss for a strikeout. Important second out for Herdel Nieto, as now Zaltzman will bat. He hit a home run already in this tournament, so Nieto needs to be careful here as he gets him to swing and miss in the dirt. Runner on base, 2 outs, and now it's put in play towards right field. The runner goes all the way to third base, so a single to Michael Zaltzman to keep the inning going with 2 outs. Runners at the corners now for Moritz Riedman. Still Herdel Nieto will stay on the mound for the Spartans. Riedman has 2 more on the board as he swings at the first pitch and misses. And this time he also went check swing, ruled a full one, as the home plate umpire ruled it was a swing and miss. 0-2. This one a ball high. Two outs, runners at the corners. And Riedman pops one up. Playable for the catcher, who makes the third out. He takes it, but Indians lead by 6. Alexis Marquez coming into bat against Ryan Rapp, who replaced Saudi on the mound for the Indians, who have doubled their lead last half of the inning, as they now lead by 6. Now Rapp gets into the strike zone to make it 1-1. Swing and a foul ball. Marquez has hit great so far in this tournament, as he carries a huge batting average of 545, one of the best in this tournament. Now he takes one in the dirt. Ryan Rapp has ERA of 240 so far, also a great number. Now Marquez swings and sends it deep into the outfield, but the running catch is made in right field. Nice running play for out number 1. Here you can see it again. Not an easy catch at all, over the head, running back. But taken for out number 1 of the inning. Hats off to the Indians defense. Now Burgos will bat with 1 out, as he takes strike 1 on a curveball. Same pitch. Now roll the ball. Now he fires in a fastball, but the batter is late, as Burgos is now behind 1-2. Swing and miss, strikeout for Ryan Rapp. Pitch in the dirt, as Burgos could not make contact. Great changeup. Two outs, base is empty for Elio Basnueva. Still not much going on offense for the Spartans in this final. Strike 1. Ryan Rapp has taken over for Lachlan Saudi, and he's also looked very good on the mound for Dornbirn. Swing and miss. This time a change of speeds fooled Basnueva. Waste pitch to make it 1-2. As he now swings and misses, another strikeout for Rapp. Completed at first base for out number 3. Bottom of inning number 4, Jochen Pfister bats for the Indians, who are up by 6 runs in this game against the Spartans, the final of Federation Cup. So far it's been all Indians, as they've been able to score 3 runs in the first and 3 more in the third. Now a bunt towards third base, a good one. Tough play, tough throw, and it's late. So Pfister gets on a bunt single. Barehanded play at third base by the Settler, who picks the ball up cleanly but could not make an accurate throw. It's especially tough on a slow roller like this. So leadoff man is on for Ferdinand Obet. Last time he hit one deep into the outfield for a triple. Now he will look to do the same against Herdel Nieto. But he takes strike 2. Looked a bit high. Now he has to battle to stay alive. Good job of holding off on a swing. 1-2. And now the runner will take off for second, and he will get there without the throw as the ball gets away from Ocanto. So Pfister now at second base. Nobody out. Indians threatening to add even more. Now Obet lines one towards second base. A great play is made. A catch without the ball dropping on the ground. So far the nicest defensive play of this game. A diving catch is made at shortstop by Nando Mostert, and he gets a double play as the runner is also out at second base on a throw back to second. Heads off to Nando Mostert for a great defensive play. Two outs, base is empty now as Usui puts one on the ground. Herdel Nieto takes it, but it's late and the ball gets away. Usui will use his legs and he can go all the way to third base on a bunt. As the ball is now stuck, as Usui will go and try to score, but probably he will be returned to third base at least. Or perhaps it will count. It would be a curious situation, as the right fielder was claiming the ball got stuck behind the bench as he could not pick it up. But it looks as though Usui has scored. So, an inside the park home run on a bunt. Something we have not seen very often. I repeat, inside the park home run on a bunt by Shotaro Usui. Now Luthor stares at Herdel Nieto as he takes a fastball way inside to make it 2-0. Frustration boiling over for the Spartans, who trail by 7 runs now. Now Nieto gets back into the strike zone. Now strike 2. This time on a slider, it looked like. And a strikeout to end the inning. Top of inning number 5 in the final of this year's Federation Cup. Indians leading Spartans 7-0. Nando Monster now batting for the Spartans as they are behind in this game. But Mosted made some great defensive play at shortstop the last half of the inning as he made a diving catch, as he was also able to complete the double play. Now he faces Ryan Rapp. He's now even with the pitcher, the left-hander, who has replaced Saudi on the mound. 2-2. Now Mostert puts one in the air towards right field, where he drops just foul down the right field line. So the count will stay at 2. Mostert gets back. Two and two. This one taken for a called third strike. Punch out for Ryan Rapp He's been perfect since coming into the game. Not allowing a single hit. Now he will face Angel Rosario. 1 out, base is empty. Spartans need something. They need a hit. They need to get runners on base if they want to get back into this game. Now perhaps a chance, as the count is 2-0. Now a close call, but rule the ball. 3 balls and no strikes. This one right down the middle. Still good hitters count for Rosario, who takes a strike 2 to make it full. He was on his way to first, now he'll have to stop. One out in the inning. Rapp looking for the second consecutive strikeout. He will not get it, as the ball is in the dirt for a walk. Rocket Junior de Sadler coming into bat with a runner on first base. The infield looking for a ground ball. Strike 1 from Ryan Rapp to the third baseman. And now he fouls it off of his own foot, but he's got some protection there, so not as bad as it could have been. 0-2 now. The Sadler stays alive, protecting the plate. Still 0-2. Now the runner will hold at first base on a pitch in the dirt. There's Rapp, try to get him to bite on a pitch in the dirt. Now this one is grounded, possible double play ball, 1 out. And the second one is not made at first base, as the ball skipped out of the glove of the first baseman. Could have been a double play. Instead, only 1 out is made at second base, the first one. Oh, the ball was picked up at first base on a hop by the first baseman, but not in time to get the runner in the end. So now with 2 outs, batting is Rafa Garcia. Not a lot of balls driven hard against Ryan Rapp so far, as he's been tough on the hitters. Now he faces number 9 in the lineup, He's behind 2-0, the pitcher. And now 3-0. This one in for a strike. And now the count is full after a foul ball. Runner on first, 2 outs. Top of inning number 5. Now we strike out for up to get out of this half of the inning. Chris Squires standing in the batter's box facing Herdal Nieto, with the Indians leading 7-0 over the Spartans here in the final of this year's Federation Cup. So far it's been pretty one-sided. 7-run lead in the final. But still, Spartans are looking to get back into this game. First they need to retire the batters, as now Squires swings and misses for out number 1. Kruno Gojkovic will bat. Trying to get on base as he gets to the box with bases empty. Still, throw could be made in time, but it's not, as it pulled the first baseman off the bag. So the runner is on, as Gojkovic gets on base on an error as he went flying down the first baseline. The throw would have been late anyway. Now Marcel Tyner bats with the runner on as he swings and misses the first pitch. Now 1-2. Now he puts one on the ground, possible double play ball, one out is made. And the second one is not at first base. Again, the runner is safe. Good job of getting a ground ball with runner on first. As this time it was a close call on first. Anyway, it's ruled safe at first base by the umpire, so now 2 outs and the runner on first with Michael Zaltzman batting. Good stop by Ocanto at catcher. Another strike, this time an off-speed pitch to make it 1-2. Bottom of inning number 5. 7-0 lead for the Indians, and now strikeout as Saltzman goes down for out number 3. Ground ball out to start things off in this inning. Top of the 6th. Reinrap still looking strong on the mound. Now he faces Alfonso Ocanto, the catcher, with bases empty and one out, as he is behind 2-0 now. Still not even a single run scored by the Spartans. As they have not been good at the plate so far in this tournament. They have, but not in the final. The Indians seem to be in control in this game. 2-2 now. Strikeout. As caught looking is the catcher. As he becomes out number 2. Another punch out for Ryan Rapp, who still has a lot left in the tank, it looks like. As he will face Alexis Marquez now, with bases empty and 2 outs. Smooth sailing for Dornbirn in this game. Now 2-0. He did not like this call at the plate. Ruled a strike. Close pitch. Now Marquez puts one on the ground where it skips out of the glove of Gojkovic. But he recovers not in time, as the runner is on board at last for Deurne Spartans. Almost in time, but not quite for Gojkovic, who pays the price for bobbling the ball at first. So now the pitcher Ryan Rapp will face Alejandro Burgos with one runner on and 2 outs. As Burgos puts one on the ground, it looks it's gonna be an easy play at first, and it is for out number 3. Anderson Herdel Nieto pitches here in the bottom of inning number 6, facing Maurice Riedman of the Indians, who lead by 7 runs here in the final Federation Cup. As now Riedman grounds one towards second base, where an easy play is made by Marquez for out number 1. So far it's been a fairly quick game, thanks to the pitchers working quickly on the mound for both teams. Now Jochen Pfister fouls one off against Herdel Nieto. As he swings and misses. Base is empty, 1 out. Now he puts one in play. Good hope for the shortstop, Mostert, who throws him out at first base for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Nieto on the mound to start this inning. And now the lineup will flip over to Ferdinand Dobet. He's been great so far. He tripled his first time, or his second time at the plate. And he also got on base. Now he takes a fastball for a strike to make it even. This one, a ball on the inside edge. Two and one. Now again, even at 2 after a fastball is this time called a strike. And Ferdinand Dobet will get on base once again, as a tough hop is not handled, and he is thinking too, and he gets to second base on a double. Or perhaps a single and an error. Anyway, Ferdinand Dobet now gets into scoring position for Shotaro Usui. So it looked like a quick inning. Not to be for the Spartans so far. Oh, he's now hit in the head, but he took it off the helmet, it looks like. It did not look good. Luckily, the helmet saved Shotaro Usui as he took a fastball off the head. So 2 runners will be on base for Graham Luthor. Breaking ball. In for a strike to Graham Luthor, as Usui is at first base. And at second there is Obet. Luthor, a big swing and miss. 0-2. 0-2 the count as Luthor takes a timeout. He will need to protect the plate. He takes ball one outside. Still the count in favor of the pitcher, Del Nieto, who's now on 100 pitches. Still looking sharp. Now Luthor puts one in the air and it drops for a single. The run will score to make it 8-0 Indians. As Ferdinand Obed trots home. And now Chris Squires will bat with 2 runners on base for the Indians, who make their lead even bigger by a run. 8-0 now. Squires takes strike on the outside edge. Another one called a strike in the same spot. Now ball in the dirt as the runners break for second and third as they get there without a throw. Now 2 of them are in scoring position. So now only a base hit is needed for the Indians to go ahead by 10 runs. 2 outs to Chris Squires. And he strikes out to end the inning. Inning number 7 starts now with Ryan Rapp still doing the pitching for the Indians as they are up by 8 runs against the Spartans as they turn to Elio Basnueva to get them on base. as he swings and misses to make it 1-1. Good take by Basnueva and a good hitter's count for him, as he'll be looking for something to hit now. And he takes a strike on the outside edge instead. 2-2 now to the Spartans first baseman. Now he puts one on the ground towards second base. Riedman gets it and he throws him out at first base. Throw is made to Graham Luthor. Now with one out, Nando Mostert will bat. As he puts one through towards left field for an extra base hit, as he gets a double. It's only the second hit of the Indians of the entire game, or for the Spartans rather, as they are trailing on hits 2-8 now after this double by Nando Mostert. First hit given up by Ryan Rapp, as he has been so far spotless. So now one out, runner in scoring position for the next hitter. As Angel Rosario looks at ball one. Mostert is in scoring position, and now big swing and miss. Now he puts one in the air towards right field, where it's dropped. So the runner will be at the corners now. With only one out, Spartans threatening to score here. It's not dropped, it's taken on a hop by the right fielder in the end, as he did not risk of making a sliding catch. And now Des Sedler will have two runners on with only one out. Best chance to score so far for the Spartans in this game, as they look to get on board. Strike one is taken by the third baseman. Infield looking for a ground ball. Now a pop-up and an easy out by Kruno Gojkovic, who makes the catch for out number 2. So they can still get out of the jam, the Indians, as they now face number 9 hitter, Rafa Garcia. Ideal situation, as perhaps the worst hitter in the lineup now gets into the box against Ryan Rapp. But now Garcia grounds one towards right field for an RBI single, as the Spartans get on the scoreboard. Now it's 8-1. Finally a big hit by the Spartans as they get on the scoreboard. They now trail by 7 runs. Reina batting against drop. Lefty on lefty matchup. As he takes ball 1. Now it's even. 2 runners on base for Lionel Reina. Swing is hold on to by Reina, but still ruled a strike. 1 and 2 now. Rapp needs just 1 more to get out of it. And he puts one in the air behind the third baseman. A long run, but a foul ball. So Reina will need to get back into the box, as well as the base runners. It's gonna stay 1 and 2 to Reina. As he takes ball 2. Still Ryan Rapp only needs 1 more strike with 2 outs. He's just able to make contact and stay alive. Another foul ball by Reina. Good battle to stay alive. Now he gets out of the way, takes it inside. The count will be full. Important pitch coming up. As he swings and misses, Rapp gets a punch out to end the inning. New pitcher is on the mound for the Spartans as Alexis Marquez replaces Herdel Nieto. As the Spartans are down by 7 runs. So only 3 are needed now for the Indians to end this game. With Kruno Gojkovic now batting as he takes ball 2. And still cannot find the strike zone is Alexis Marquez. Now ball 4. So Gojkovic gets on base. For Marcel Tyner. Still nobody out. Bottom of inning number 7. Big swing and miss by Tyner. Runner on, nobody out. Now good breaking ball that gets Tyner way in front as he was swinging. And he came up empty. But now he's hit by pitch. Breaking ball got away from Marquez as Tyner takes one on the leg, or on the hip rather, to become the second base runner. And now with Michael Saltzman coming towards the plate, he is the winning run. If he were to hit one out of the park. Still nobody out as Saltzman takes ball 1 outside. Now he puts one in the air, but playable in left field, and the catch is made there for out number 1. And now both runners will advance, and one will even score as the throw to third base is made for an out. So the second out is recorded on the play, but meanwhile Gojkovic is able to score to make it 9-1. Indians. Still good break for the Spartans to get an out on the play at third base. So now Moritz Riedman singles to get on base as he finds the hole. So again a winning run comes to the plate. As it's gonna be Jochen Pfister. (9-1) Indians as they add even more to their lead in this half of the inning. Good block by Ocanto at the plate. Two outs, runner on first. Another ball is taken inside. So Pfister is way ahead. He now takes his base. Ball 4. And now top of the order coming up as Ferdinand Obet will get another chance. He's been great so far in this game. Now visit on the mound coming up by the Spartans. Now Obet puts one in play and it will be caught. Let's take one more look at it. So at number 3 is recorded. New pitcher is on the mound for the Indians as Kruno Gojkovic takes over from Ryan Rapp. First batter he faces is Alfonso Ocanto, the switch hitter, who bats with bases empty. Indians leading 9-1 in the final. Now it's 1-2 after this foul ball. So Gojkovic will look to finish the game off for the Indians, perhaps, as he will look to pitch 2 clean innings. The Indians were close to ending the game on the last out in inning number 7, but a sliding catch was made in the outfield as 2 runs would have scored to end the game. Now they have to stay focused. It's 3-2 now to Ocanto. Full count. The Spartans are happy to see Ryan Rapp out of the game. Swing and miss. Foul tip into the glove of the catcher. As the first one is retired by Kruno Gojkovic. Now Alexis Marquez will bat. He pitched the last half of the inning for the Spartans. Now he puts one on the ground towards third base. Tyner picks it up and makes the throw for out number 2. 2 down for the Indians. And now Alejandro Burgos will bat with bases empty. Gojkovic fires in the ball. Spartans trailing by 8 runs. They are down to their last 4 outs as Burgos puts one in the air, playable in right field. And the catch is made there for out number 3 by Marcel Jäger. And Usui starts off the inning with an extra base hit as it goes over the head of the center fielder. It will at least be a triple by Usui as he stops at third base. So an extra base hit to lead off the bottom of the 8th for the Indians as Usui puts a charge into this one. As he faces Nando Mostert. Graham Luthor Needs the winning run, standing at the plate. Usui at third. Nobody out. As he takes strike one. This one taken low. Ball one. Now Luthor flies one towards deep outfield and a home run to end it. As Graham Luthor hits a 2-run bomb to win the Federation Cup for the Indians as they complete an 11-1 victory against the Spartans. A deserved win for Dornbirn Indians, and the game is over now as they are victorious. 2-run home run to end the tournament. Graham Luthor wins it. Congratulations to the Indians for winning the Federation Cup as they earn a place at next year's Confederation Cup as they will be awarded the win and are victorious. Thank you for your attention for the entire week. We appreciate you for joining us, and I'll be looking for the next baseball opportunities. So far, goodbye for now.
tournament is over. We have our winners, the rest of the teams. We have all the fans. First of all, let me thanks to everybody who helped us with this beautiful event. We'll talk in Slovak for a second. Obrovská vďaka všetkým ľuďom, ktorí pomáhali pri organizácii tohto turnaju. Najmä mi dovolte vyzdvihnúť Martina Rudohradského, obrovský potles. Braňo Hanta, veľa robota. Karol Kubánek, ktorý tu bohužiaľ nemohol byť. A samozrejme celej crew, našim juniorom, kadetom, našim softballistkám, ktoré alebo respektíve bez ktorých by tento turnaj nemohol dopadnúť tak, ako dopadol. Takže ešte raz obrovská vďaka a veľký potles. And now, the 6th place, 6. miesto, domáci Apollo Bratislava. Na 5. mieste, 5th place, Radvik Butchers zo Švédska, Sweden. 4. miesto, 4th spot, Challenger Zurich from Swiss. On a 3rd place, na 3. mieste, tým Ozdisor z Ukrajiny, Ukrainian Ozdisor. Before we'll head to 2nd and 1st spot at the Federation Cup 2023, we'll have the individual awards. The best hitter of the tournament, center James William from the team Zurich Challengers. Big applause for James, great job. Individual award, ďalšie individuálne ocenenie pre najlepšieho nahadzovača. Best pitcher of the tournament. Who else? James Sanders William. Great job. The MVP of the tournament, najužitočnejší hráč turnaja, Squires Chris, Dornbirn Indians. Big applause. On the 2nd place, druhé miesto, Federation Cup 2023, team from Belgium, Deurne Spartans. Big applause, big applause. And the winner of Federation Cup 2023, the team from Austria, Dornbirn Indians. Big applause.